Hi, I'm Ashley,
And I'm Jori with FreeRent.
and we are excited to answer some questions about freerent.org. I'm going to kick us off. If you had to explain freerent.org in 10 seconds to a stranger on an elevator, what would you say? FreeRent.org is a nonprofit that provides rental assistance to help families achieve long-term financial stability.
Ooh,
Was that 10 seconds?
I'm going to pick a question now. What's the biggest misconception people might have about freerent.org? I'd say that all we do is give free rent, when in actuality, our mission is so much bigger than that. We want to help people build long-term financial stability that starts with stable housing, but that also comes into play all of the wraparound support services such as mental health, helping people save, plan for their future, and all of those pieces. So really, freerent.org is so much more than what you might meet on the surface.
What's one story that has stuck with you about a family that freerent.org has helped? I immediately think of Clarence, who's one of our current recipients of a full year of support. Based on our ability to help him, he was able to go back to school, get his commercial driver's license, and now has been driving trucks around the city in hopes of supporting himself and his two boys.
I love that. How many ways can people donate to freerent.org? If there's a will, there's a way. But you can donate to freerent.org using your donor advised fund. You can donate stock. You can donate property. You can make a plain donation via our online website. It's probably your easiest and fastest. You can send us a check. You can host an event. Really, we will work with you on any way that you want to give financially to freerent.org.
Name 3 reasons why supporting families benefits the whole community. Ooh, this is a good one. I might need a second. There are thousands of renters in our communities who just need a hand up to get ahead. And by supporting them, one, they can be full participants in the community. By having stable jobs, by their families engaging in their neighborhoods, it really helps uplift everyone else who lives alongside them. 2, a hand up has the power to change lives. So by supporting families, you are really changing the trajectory of children, of students, of those who are living and growing up in the place that we all live as well. And 3, supporting your neighbor goes a long way. And I think being in a community that is willing to support each other is a beautiful place to live. And so by supporting a family, you're creating a more connected and more integrated community.
I love that. And who doesn't want to live in a connected community?
That's right. That's right.
What was the highlight of the Neighbors Helping Neighbors 2025 fundraising event? Wow. One highlight? There were so many beautiful moments, but I think seeing the diversity of our neighbors in community together. We had several of our FreeRent recipients there who attended. They even were paid to work the event. They even were in the band that we hired. I mean, so just seeing them in their element and being part of that community was incredible. The partners that came to and showed up, such as Cafe Momentum, seeing the young youth who are working to serve the community, had the opportunity to meet Dominique Wilkins and to ask actual life advice from him is one of those moments that I'm never going to forget. And I don't think anybody who saw that happen ever will.
Love it. There are so many highlights.
I know.
Very hard to choose. Just one, another 3. Okay. Describe freerent.org in 3 words. Ooh, 3 words. I would describe freerent.org as hopeful. I would use the word stability. And I would use the word, can it be a phrase? The chance to breathe as the 3rd.
Who qualifies to be a recipient and how do they apply? Well, anybody who is renting in Georgia qualifies. Just depends on the door that they're going to come through. Once a year, we have the Free Rent Grant. That is an open call for applicants in need of up to a year of rental support and wraparound services. Then the other way that you can come to free rent throughout the year is through our partners. So apartment complexes that you live in, nonprofits that people might be working with, they can always refer people to us and they will give us an application. The board will review it. and it will provide the right amount of support given on the current crisis that hardworking family is facing.
Name the wraparound services families can receive outside of rent. Great question. As Jori shared, FreeRent, we provide more than rental assistance, but the wraparound services that we provide are first and foremost financial education, providing coaching, support with our families of creating a budget, building savings, but then we also match our families with other services depending on their needs. That can look like mental health support, food assistance, support for their children, and activities in the community. It's really limitless thanks to our amazing partners. And so we meet our families where they are, kind of understand their needs, and then work to find the right partner who can provide that need for them.
That's truly what I love about what we do. And then we provide the case management to make sure that it's all working for them as well. Whew, last one. Name 3 ways someone can support freerent.org besides donating money. Well, I think money is always helpful, of course, but we love people who volunteer. So for example, one of the hugest needs we have is for financial coaches. As Ashley talked about, we like to meet our FreeRent recipients where they are. And if we can have people give their time and dedicate that to one family for a couple weeks or a couple months, that has become such a game changer in really meeting them where they are financially. So I think that's a really important way. We also have people who they do life coaching, they do financial coaching, they provide services such as how do you enhance your resume? So all of those ways and skills are ways that people can get involved with us. And the last one I'd say, especially with the holidays around the corner, is that, host an event. Let's build some boxes of food to help make our FreeRent recipients' holidays brighter. And let's do that together. And there are so many different ways that we can volunteer and actually drive that around the needs of our families.
A bonus.
Oh,
a bonus.
Bonus.
Ooh. What's the best part of your job? The best part of my job is really building relationships with our families and helping them soar. I think seeing just the change in their spirit, in their demeanor, and then also tangibly in them achieving their goals has been beautiful. Our families are incredible. They are so hardworking. And again, it was just a hand up that they needed to move forward. So that is the best part of the job, is helping provide that support and getting to know our amazing families.
I mean, that and the best part of the job is working with Ashley. Okay, so we got to start there. That's table stakes. She's amazing. And I think I learned so much from our families every day. I think that is truly rewarding is everything Ashley said, watching them thrive and soar and the resilience and the tenacity that they show. But I think you take it and it reminds you why you do this and why you want to do more of it and how you can continue to get better each and every day. And then the partners and the donors that we have the opportunity to meet along the journey who connect with us, feel the passion, and they want to advance it with us, that continually gives me fuel to say, we're doing a great job, we're getting started, and we have so much more that we get to do. Thank you so much for learning more about freerent.org in this Q&A. We had fun doing it. We hope you learned a lot, and we're still here for any questions you have. Make sure that you can learn more from us. Where do they go?
Go to freerent.org to get all your questions answered and to reach out to our team.